So this is episode 2 of the art streams, and today I'm going to be working on more of the monkey. Last week we did the sideways views, so today's going to be the front views. So firstly, I'm going to have to do a whole load of layers for this. I'm probably going to do more layers than last time because the bendy things didn't quite work as I wanted them to. Right. New drawing. Have the head. Torso. Left arm. Right arm. Left hand. And you'll never guess. Right hand. The hips. Left leg. Right leg. Left foot. Right foot. And I've got a sword in there as well. Right. So we've got all our various layers down here. So we'll start off with the head, which I think I'm going to end up having to rearrange a lot of these. So how's everyone else's bidet been then?
Pretty chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's everyone else's bidet been then?
So we are also here just to say hi and keep the chatting going. Just letting you set up. But yeah, been really good.
Good.
Yeah.
I had no angry customers. Well, people just talked on the phone, so that's been very nice.
Well, yeah.
I managed to do the dishes.
Dishes are done.
Dishes are done. Well, there's more dishes now, so.
I keep wanting to put my arm up on the desk here, but I had the 5G installed yesterday, and my left arm is really sore.
Mm.
So it's like I try to lift it, it's like ah!
Yeah, it's gonna be for a little while.
Mm.
As I said, what happens is you're just downloading the updates, so once those are installed, the firmware will get a little bit softer and turn into software, and that's when your arm is not going to hurt as badly.
Hey, can you give a message to Bill Gates and tell him how amazing his new vaccine is?
I'm pretty sure you have to think text it.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. It's new technology. I don't have it yet, so I'm going to have to learn this and read the manuals when I do. I'm unfortunately far too youthful to have been offered one yet.
There was a huge telephone mast outside of the vaccination centre. I just thought. I thought, coincidence? I think not.
Looks to me like good signal.
I must say, I did have quite good reception while I was sat in the car.
And you have had both, haven't you?
I haven't had
Or
them.
have you not had both?
No, I've got mine on Sunday.
Oh,
The
yes,
first
that's
one.
it.
Yeah. Looking forward to getting it out of the way. I'm afraid of needles, but
Oof.
it's important.
Sure, goddamn is.
So,
You must do it for your overlords.
Mhm.
Right now.
I must do it in the name of COVID-19, 5G towers, and bees dying everywhere.
Mhm. Not that we've had a problem with bees lately.
No, we've had plenty of bees around here.
Oh my word. I don't know if we told you this, Selena, but there was just a small bundle of bees on the neighbour opposite us.
Oh, I've seen the Facebook post.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing. And what?
I remember I was at work and I just saw like someone in a white hat walk by, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then noticed it was a beekeeper, and then there was another one. I was like, what is going on?
And then a third beekeeper turned up. They were like buses.
Yeah. One arrived later, and they all had boxes, and they were doing something with the bees, mainly spraying them and making them disperse, and then trying to figure out where the queen is.
Oh, they were trying to get them all into their box, weren't they?
Mm.
So I think the spray had lavender in it, and it was supposed to sort of like calm them down a little bit.
What a science!
I know.
I know. I think they managed to get as many as they could into the box, and then took them to their different beehives, I suppose, because
Yeah.
they were two different beekeepers. Because I remember there was a bit like they introduced themselves to each other.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, you're from the such and such club. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, like, oh, it's nice to meet you. Seen you on the Twitch, on the Zoom meetings and
Oh
stuff.
my gosh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was quite interesting. So yeah, they put them in their boxes and off they went. But unfortunately, quite a lot of them had died out on the road just because they were swarming in the road.
Yeah.
And cars were coming in, parking, and running them over. Probably me included, because I didn't know what they were like. Because I arrived late at night, and I thought, oh, there's like a thing. I thought they were flies because it was dark. I couldn't see. I thought that maybe they were like devouring something that was in the road, like, because I've seen it before.
Oh yeah,
like,
where flies swarm and they're all like eating something that's rotting.
So that's what I thought, and then
You're actually really lucky you didn't get stung.
oh yeah, but yeah, then
Although they were
obviously-
pretty chill though, weren't they? They weren't really stinging anyone.
no, we did have some guy who turned up. He was a bit of an unsavoury looking chap. Tried to sell us fairy washing up, fairy dishwasher tablets and a jar of coffee.
Yeah.
I think Claire mentioned this person.
Yeah, and we declined, and he decided that he was going to go over and ask the beekeepers if they wanted to buy the fairy dishwasher tablets and stuff. And I'm surprised he didn't get stung, because he just walked right up to them, and they're like bees surrounding them. They're in their masks, and it's just like, what are you
he
doing,
might have
mate?
been, but like, who knows, right?
Yeah,
My God.
Considering how
inebriated.
inebriated he was, he probably could have been stung and wouldn't have even noticed.
Oh, what's this?
He was a tad wobbly.
Yeah.
It was a fun experience.
Takes all sorts, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to encounter.
You never do know.
You got your nice new shirt today.
I did.
Yeah.
New
Ah,
shirt.
yeah, hold on.
You've got to show this
So I
off to the
can-
webcam.
Hells yeah.
Twitch, look at her shirt.
Oh, it's an ombre as well.
Yeah, it is.
It's a what?
An ombre, like a gradient.
Yes.
Primark.
Primark does that, not bad. I really want the black one with rainbow beams because
Other
I
shops
caught
are
it.
available.
Other shops are available, Kaylee. You are right. Here in Britain.
to be celebrating Pride Month.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month.
They've got all their different rainbows in here.
Rainbows.
ASDF memes. Yay. That's when we know we're hip.
You're not being sassy there, are you, Selena?
Oh no. I'm 100% for ASDF memes.
Hey, what does that mean?
YouTube videos.
Oh,
ASDF
hey.
movies.
ASDF.
Oh, as you've
Asdov
Oh, right. I
by
didn't know.
Tom Scott.
by Tom Sky, yes.
I'm not that cultured.
I must have shown them to you.
Maybe.
I need me to go and get in and get myself a Pride shirt of some
What
description.
you do. Everyone needs Pride shirts.
Yeah.
I've got one.
They do.
I've got my Bursting with Pride t-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Oh,
downscale him a
yeah.
bit so he has a bit of room to breathe.
Oh yeah, there's like a big sequiny rainbow dress.
There is.
Oh, is that Primark?
Yeah.
Let's undo that.
Maybe I should have not a halo. Let's see.
So what are you really doing with the AR stuff today, Selena?
So I'm trying to get alpha to work better. Basically, we have a light bulb, which you've seen, and we kind of want like a more glowy halo.
Yeah,
around
because
it.
at the moment it kind of looks like it's just changing colour. So the idea is that make it look a bit more like it's glowing rather than that.
That makes sense.
Do you think it's worth going for the effort of making like a faded off halo around it, or what do you think about the lines that are animated at the moment?
I like the lines though. I did have a 4 on that. Hang on a sec. Let me just finish drawing that eye there. I'll quickly
Yes.
draw it on. I'll draw it on here. I'll just start up a new drawing layer. Doodles. So I was thinking of, you've got your, don't know why it doesn't, got your bulb.
Right, you think the lines may be okay? Because
Well, what I'm thinking is, if we do like a curved thing, so it's like you have and then it being all like alternatively, obviously not these colours. It'd probably be like yellow and maybe like a slightly more orange yellow.
okay. And make it so that's also rotating, well, not rotating.
That's what I'm
but-
thinking, yeah, so it's like they're basically kind of,
Okay.
why is it? Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah, that'll be well easy enough to do.
So I had another idea, but it seemed a little more like there would be a lot more work involved in terms of the animation. That was to basically similar sort of concept, except it's like going out like that, and then the circles are kind of growing and moving out.
I mean, it can just be 2 frames or 3 frames if you want to make it a bit more obvious. That I mean, whatever you.
But I quite like this one.
You like the alternating ones that are.
Well, I'd say just have it like spinning.
Oh,
so like the alternating stripes, and then like you think like that'd be the center pivot point, and it's just kind of rotating behind the bulb.
Pivot.
Pivot.
So. So you want it like smoothly rotating rather than doing it by frame.
Yeah.
I shall do that quickly, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, right, let's try it. Let's do it. Do it. I do. Excellent.
So what are you doing right now then, Claire?
Trying to draw the sword.
They are notoriously difficult.
Just trying to get like a decent straight line.
Nice.
The only straight thing that will be on this stream this evening.
Wonk.
Wah wah.
I'm half. Does that count?
Oh, you're not 100% straight then, are you?
If you're not 100% straight, then you're not straight.
Well, it might be a right angle.
Or maybe.
You're straight in places.
Straight in places is a hilarious term to describe it.
Get the curve to get rid of.
Claire being Katie, what are you two doing? What's Claire being Katie doing?
I'm keeping an eye on the chat, sharing some links.
Nice.
Trying to cool this potato laptop down. It's Making a right old racket.
Oh, have you got your laptop? Or you're still waiting for it to come?
I'm still waiting for it to come, although it is in the hub in Coventry. National hub sorted, it says.
Gosh, the poor laptop. I hope it gets out there soon.
I know. Luckily, it's only been in there since today, so that's good.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't get customs fees and stuff.
Hopefully not.
Big fingers crossed on that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too much. I must admit, I got a little bit waylaid looking into the Primark Pride stuff because I was like, no, but what do they have? I'm fascinated now. But I guess I'll just have a look on Saturday. Mainly just chilling out at the minute. I got myself another month on WoW and started playing it again for the first time in absolute years.
Oh.
And I decided to do a bit of mount farming because I was like, oh yeah, like I have like time now to do this, and I kind of fancy doing it. And I was sitting myself in one of the spots for one of the most difficult to obtain, just because of its rarity mounts. And I decided to be really, really geeky with it and like set up a remote desktop on my phone. So I finished work, went downstairs to chill out, had it on my phone, and then lo and behold, thing spawns. I run upstairs and finally get this thing.
That's dedicated.
Oh my god, it's called the Time Lost Proto-Drake, and anyone who plays WoW knows the dread of that golden dragon.
Oh, I've not heard of it, but it sounds like it's a bit an ordeal, to say the least.
Okay, so picture this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a rare spawn of a rare spawn. So there are two things that can spawn in the same, like in the same spots. One is a dragon called Viragosa, who is a blue dragon who does not give you any mounts or anything like that. She gives you an achievement for killing her, or part of an achievement, but she's not the one you want. She's the more common.
This isn't the dragon you're looking for.
Exactly. And she is the more common one of the two rare ones. So it's rare for her to spawn. But sometimes, like I think it's like either 1 to 10% chance, the other one could spawn. And basically, like, if one is up, the other is not up. So if Viragosa is around, if you see her, you're like, right, no, it's her who spawned, not the Time Lost. Damn. And then the other part of it that makes it so rare is that when you kill one or the other, the reset timer for the chance for this thing to spawn again is between 2 and 8 hours.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
I killed Viragosa on the day that I got Time Lost, so I was like, right, I know the time that I've killed her, so I know the time that both of them have a chance to spawn again. And then you're just sitting there at that point from like the while she's not down or while they are not down, and then chancing your bet, like basically chancing your bets against, is the Time Lost going to spawn or not? And then on top of this, they have 4 locations on a very large map that they can possibly spawn, which are all like very far away from each other. But thankfully, there is a flight path. Like, they all take a different flight path. So, like, one of them draws a really, really big circle around this very big map. One of them draws a bit of a tighter circle on the same sort of bit of the map. One of them draws a tighter circle on the opposite side of the map, and one of them draws a smallish circle around, like, a 4th place.
Okay.
So there is 1 or 2 convergence points that you can put yourself to be able to see all 4 of the paths You've just got to hope that nobody else in the zone spots it before you do. Because the convergence parts are quite late in most of the paths. So if someone is sat on the spawn and kills something, you won't ever know. Unless they're kind enough to tell you. This, like all of these things, is why this thing is so rare and so sought after. You will usually find people camping and like trying to get it. You will, if you manage to see the thing, it is a 100% drop chance. So like at the very least, after all of that, you are guaranteed to get it if you see it and kill it. But yeah, it's a lot.
That sounds. Yeah, I thought trying to get Entei Pokemon Crystal was hard enough.
Oh yeah, no, Timeless Drake.
I have over 4 years of playtime in this game, and I've never had the patience to do it myself.
So many people are the same. They're just like, I don't want to bother.
No.
Like, it's such an ordeal to do it.
It sounds.
Oh yeah.
Damn, no, so much.
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of buzzed that I got it. I'm like, oh my gosh!
I don't blame you, really.
Yeah.
That's a great accomplishment.
And also the reason why I legitimately ran up the stairs the second I saw it. Because it's like, whoa, go, go, go before anyone else notices. And the other thing is like, sometimes people in that area who have already got it ride it, which is such a boo move to do because you think like, oh, it's just a player. So when I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, red text. Wait a minute.
Lucky.
Yeah.
That is a lot. That's so much effort. Congrats to you.
Thank you. So I'm gonna try and get all the other ones now.
Wait, how many more is left?
Oh, there's so many mounts in WoW.
Oh, there's hundreds. I think I've got like, how many did it say I had?
You had like
200 or something?
Yeah, coming close to. If not 200, you were very close to 200. Didn't you have like 207 or something like that?
I'm gonna have a look.
I've got 134, and that's not even close to how many are in this game.
Oh.
I know that there's over 400.
Let me click on.
Oh dear.
Priesty collections. Okay, so my priest does say I've got 207 mounts.
Hey, memory! I can't believe I remembered that.
That's pretty good. Where's my other? Because I'm wondering if it lists it differently. I had 207 on there. And what happens if I go to Horde?
Oh, I guess because of the class ones. Not the class ones, the
Horde says I've got 206.
Ooh, so maybe you have one more alliance mount than you do.
I know, it's the it'd be the PvP horse from Rated Battlegrounds.
The horse that does PvP.
Yeah.
Not one that you get from PvP. One that you
the
have to
stupid
fight.
thing is that it's like win 50 Rated Battlegrounds above a certain thing, I think.
Oh yeah.
The stupid thing is I was Horde when I did it, and then when I changed that character over to the Alliance, it changed from a wolf into a horse, like as if I had done this for the glory of the Alliance. No, I killed my Alliance.
Right. That makes sense. So do you still have it as a wolf on your other?
No.
Really?
So
you'd have to do it again?
Because it's like a specific PvP thing.
Oh my god.
Because I changed the character that I did it on to the Alliance, it took the horse over and wiped out the wolf.
Don't your wolves usually turn to horses? Mine do.
Yeah, every time. They're werewolves, not swearwolves.
Yeah, they are. I can't get over that line. It's so good.
It is a really good line.
Where's my horse?
One of the ones which I have famously, to anybody who knows me, like from playing WoW, one of the ones that I keep going for just doesn't drop for me. It's one that you can try to get every day, but you can only try once. Or at least once on one character, then you'd have to like switch characters to keep trying on the same day. But I'm determined to do it on my druid, because it used to be a druid mount, like a druid only mount, and I love the look of it, and like almost everybody who I know plays this game has managed to get it, and it has never once dropped for me. And I'm just like, please, you silly bird, just drop.
I'm going to pop a picture in the stream chat. Oh no, I opened it in GIMP.
The Raven, oh lord.
Okay, so in Discord chat.
Yeah.
What are you
Raven
linking?
loud.
Because it's so pretty. It's like a raven with gold stuff all over it.
It is in the
I don't
Discord.
think I have a way of displaying that. I'll have to set up an interface for that.
Yeah.
Monkey looks angry.
Monkey.
I'll sort it out for next stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to very quickly look up how to get a couple of the other ones.
Which ones do you want? I could probably tell you.
Rusted Proto-Drake and Ironbound Proto-Drake.
Ulduar achievement.
Is it Ulduar?
Yeah.
Okay.
10-man and 25-man respectively.
Okay.
I think the rusty one is possibly 10-man one, and the 25-man one is the iron one.
Ulduar is...
Pretty sure. I'm going to double check.
Is it Shoulders Arm? No, it's not.
It's in Storm Peaks in the
Oh,
north.
is it... Back I go! To my home!
North of Storm Peaks, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course it is!
Yeah.
That building I kept flying by and never went in. So one of the funny things about this game is that a lot of the old content you can just go back and do on your own. So I'm about to go and do like a 25-man raid as one single druid.
Single paladin? Is this all the Alliance can muster? I would come and help you because the achievements do require things.
Oh yes.
But my laptop isn't strong.
I will have a look up and a read up. Because I think you can actually put down like a toy. And it counts. So Ironbound Proto-Drake.
Proto-Drake?
Proto-Drake.
Right then. So, you need Obituary, Stoke in the Furnace, Iron Dwarf medium rare, Heartbreaker, I Choose You Steelbreaker, which means you have to do these on separate weeks. Disarmed, Crazy Cat Lady. I could say that this cache was rare. Lose Your Illusion, Knock on Wood, Firefighter, I Love the Smell of Sour Night in the Morning, and One Light in the Darkness.
Oh my gosh.
How many have you done?
I will have a look, because I'm sure I've done some.
If you open up your achievements, you should be able to search for Glory of the Alduar Raider.
That's an adventure guide.
And I think it's your Y key.
Why would it be that?
Why?
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 Why though? Let's go.
There should be a little searchy box in the top there.
Yes, there is. Glory of the. Okay. Ulduar. Ulduar. None of them!
You've got none of them,
None
right?
of them!
Okay.
Track it.
Next week I'll be able to help you.
Okay. I think some of them are just like defeat the thing.
Cool.
So like those ones I can do. Yeah, that's gonna take some doing. Many whelps, handle it.
We used to run people through there so that they could get their achievements. So I should remember how to do it.
Yeah.
And then we'll get you the Ice Crown Raider.
Yay! I think I have Glory of the Ice Crown Raider.
Oh.
I've got the skeleton dragon.
Oh, nice.
So I've got one of them. I don't think I have the other, which is like the 25-man one. But grinding for invincible, right? Like.
Yeah. Which ones have I got on here? Reigns of the Red Proto-Drake.
The Argent tournament is going to take a while as well.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
Are you
have
doing
to
the
do
dailies?
yeah, you have to.
Oh.
To get like all of the Argent tournament mounts,
I
which are
didn't.
like 14 of them.
I don't think I bothered.
No, I don't blame you.
Which ones are they again? Let's have a look. Mounts. Argent.
So if you just do Argent tournament mounts.
Doesn't show up in the armory.
I can get you the names.
Okay.
They are purchased with champions seals, which are earned primarily from daily quests. You also require some additional gold.
Yes.
You must have the champion of a quartermaster's faction before you can purchase their mounts. Your reputation with a particular faction may decrease the gold cost of some mounts, but not the champion seal cost. You can find handy guides here and here. Because apparently this webpage was not letting me do it. And there's like a bunch of horses. And the Argent Hippogryph, which just looks really cool.
Argent.
It's like white and red.
I've not got the Argent Charger, Hippogriff, or Warhorse.
Okay. So the shared mounts are the Argent Warhorse, the Argent Hippogryph. For the Horde, you can get the Swift Purple Raptor.
Purple.
It's like a lot of the Horde mounts, but like some really like rare colours.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I know that for sure.
So like you get white skeletal horse, swift burgundy wolf, great golden condo, swift red hawk strider, thunderbluff Kodo rather, dark spear raptor, Orgrimmar wolf, silver moon hawk strider, and forsaken warhorse.
It appears my mum is watching the stream. Hi, Mum.
Hi!
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Claire's mom.
Although apparently she can't hear us and the connection's a bit bad.
Oh.
Apparently I've frozen.
Oh dear.
You're still running over here, so we know that the stream's working.
Yep.
You need like a banner
Hmm.
Argent tournament maps. I should have some alliance ones. Let's see. I've ended up on the same website as you.
Yes.
Doesn't work.
You can get a broom as a companion.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
Like a little enchanted broom.
Yeah.
A broom companion.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's something called a mechano peep.
So, Swift Moonsaber. Swift Moon. Nope. I don't have that one.
No. You probably don't have like any.
I've got the Great Red Elec.
Oh, have you?
I have. I was a trainee in those days. What's this one called? Turbo Strider.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't have that one.
I do like the Nomergan Mechano Strider.
Don't have the Ram. Swift Grey Steed. I've got the Swift Grey Steed.
So I'm gonna have to do this
Got the Swift Red Hawk Strider.
on both Alliance and Horde.
Make gold and not got the code A. Got the Burgundy Wolf.
Nice.
Light Skeletal. Nope. I think those are the only ones I've got.
Okay.
I know I didn't save up for any of the hundreds because that's just too much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, definitely not. Do 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 do.
Right, gotta save that before anything bad happens.
Nice, nice, nice.
Good.
Always remember to save.
Yep, don't do a Kaylee.
Mm-hmm.
I've been known to be producing music for hours, and music production software isn't the
Switch
most
over to the
stable.
nodes.
2 hours in, and I lose an entire song.
Oh. I'm also going to plug if that's okay.
No.
Well,
How
Okay.
dare!
Plug in on my stream.
alright.
How rude.
I'm gonna do it anyway. So I got a very pretty clock the other day, made by someone who joined us last week, which is the beautiful, lovely Cat. So I'm absolutely gonna plug this and show everybody the cool clock that I bought. But Kat has a bunch of artwork that she is selling, and if you guys are interested, then absolutely check it out.
Awesome. I've seen it, it looks pretty cool.
I am so excited. I'm at that age where I'm excited to put a clock on my wall.
I know the feeling, although I'm more into mechanical clocks.
Mm.
Anything mechanical. Fun times.
But she does a lot of really cool Photoshop images where she makes really, really interesting skylines and just really cool, crazy designs, which are very, very sort of like, some of them are really quiet and like gentle looking, and then some of them are really sort of like loud, leery colours, which is just, it's a lot of fun. Even if you don't buy anything, definitely give her stuff a browse.
I've been thinking about joining this Redbubble
It's pretty good.
because I'm a photographer. Maybe I could sell something.
Yeah.
Could make some nice pictures to go on stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I am going to go AFK for a minute, so no naughtiness in the chat.
All the way.
I should have not moved the pivot points yet, so that'll be the next job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Back in a moment.
No worries.
Okay, so in case anyone's curious as to what all these lines mean, basically, so using the sword as the example, so we've got the sword drawing there, which is then through this peg here goes into the left hand, which means if I move the left hand, the sword will go with it.
Mm-hmm.
The left hand's then connected to the arm peg.
Yeah.
The arm peg's connected to the torso peg,
Mm-hmm.
and the torso peg is connected to the hip peg. So hopefully, if when I try moving the puppet around in a minute, everything will be linked together. So like, if I move the torso, it will move again like the upper body, the arms, the hands all together. But then if I move like the lower arm, the torso will stay in place, and it will just be the arm that moves.
Yeah. It's a fascinating way to do it. Like, again, we were talking about this last week with this program. Like, the fact that it's smart enough to be like, okay, this is all connected, so I will move all of these things in sync.
So if we go as an example, so if I grab the torso there and move, oh yeah, as you can see it moves it, all of that together. If I grab that one, moves just the arm and the thing. I need to move the pivot points and stuff about, so I'm going to undo that and sort all of that out. So that one up here is the pivot tool, so I just basically take that, whoop. Now it's attached to the shoulder. Stick you down there. head one is quite close to where I want it to be, so I'll stick that there. Down there, and I think that should be it. Oh, I need to put a master peg on here as well.
Yeah, just to make sure that they all know that there is one thing.
Okay, next thing to do is the boning.
Would you like a cup of tea, by the way?
Oh, go on then. First I'm going to reposition the sword. Where is the sword? There it is.
Chat, would you like a cup of tea? I feel it only fair that I offer you all as well.
Get some coffee. Coffee.
Does anyone in the chat want tea?
Can I have some tea?
Yeah, well, you know where your kettle is.
Destroyed.
Annihilation. Right, now we're doing a game, well, 1-4 game though, so we're going to use the game rigging tool here, which is that one over here.
Also, Sophie likes your fancy scene transitions.
I'm sorry? Oh, yes.
On Twitch, yes.
So, a boosh where the shoulder is. That I'd say is round about where the elbow would be. And then the end of the shoulder. So if we do a quick, turn off animation for now. If I do that, then poop, arm moves. But for whatever reason the hand's not moving with it, which it should be doing. And then let me check it with animate on, see if that changes anything. It does not. Right.
It doesn't want to. But you can tell it what to do because you are its mother.
I am. Maybe if I take that. There we go.
Whee!
So basically I had to adjust it a little bit so that the hand feeds into the deformation thing,
Right.
because there's responding to deformer rather than the arm.
Oh.
Right. Just get rid of that thing so it's not adjusted. That one doesn't need a deformer. Left arm will need a deformer. Again, I'm going to have to just do a quick adjustment here.
So does it matter particularly if one is higher than the other on the node section, or is that just as long as it is connected, then?
I think as long as it's connected. I mean, you can move things around, so I could probably like put the arm behind the torso, and it would still be affected the same, I believe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that, but
I feel you. So if I might ask, how many different variations are you going to have of Monkey?
well, I think it's going to be quite a simple game, to be honest. So
Yeah.
chances are it is just going to be the one that I did the other day and this one. Because I basically just flipped the other monkey
Yeah.
to get the coming in from the other side.
Yeah. So is this one going to have the same sort of animations where it's like running,
Yeah, pretty
attacking,
much. So
falling?
yeah, running.
Yeah.
If you think of Doom, the original Doom,
Yeah.
how the characters move is dependent on the orientation they're at.
Right. Yeah.
But with this, it's like just three directions of movement. There would have been a back, but we're not doing the monkey's back, so it's just three. But Doom goes up to like 8, I think, so 8 directions of movement or rotation.
Yeah.
I do want to make like a Doom style game. That'd be fun.
Like a VR one?
Well, could be VR, but I just mean like the billboard style where it's using 2D sprites, but its orientation will be able to show different animations.
Yeah.
Or different...
Depending on what it's doing.
Exactly, yeah. Or ideas for the future, maybe. You never know.
Always interested in your future ideas.
Exactly. Oh, drink some tea in a second.
Speaking of,
Oh, ooh. Thank you. Hashtag tea time in my
thank you so
Ghostbusters
much.
mug.
Haley tells me you wish to watch that film over here in 4K.
We will at some point.
That's absolutely fine. I need to actually get it on 4K Blu-ray first, but
Oh, I thought you already had it.
well, I haven't got any 4K Blu-rays yet. I haven't like dedicated my resources to that one film, but maybe I will just for you. We'll see.
Not good enough.
I buy it for you, but you can't use it because you don't have a 4K player. You can just look at it.
Just appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Claire would anyway.
Yeah.
I'm always down for Ghostbusters.
When are we doing that?
At some point we'll do that. We'll have the whole shebang of 4K surround sounds, 55-inch TV, and just Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
That will be very lovely. It will be lovely.
Ooh, lovely.
It'll be bloody lovely.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Lovely.
That's lovely.
Hey.
Selena, I don't think that you were there in the session, but speaking of phlegm, when we had them leaving to go to the next town, which is a very grimy place called Nulb, I had Flem give like a very big sort of sad sorry goodbye, and he packed them all sandwiches and a picnic among like a ton of other resources. Basically, he filled a cart for them all to have, and because he is a cleric, I had it so that when they ate the sandwiches, and they did not know this until they ate them, they received the blessing. It's like a one-time use blessing, but these were Flem's blessed sandwiches.
They were lovely.
They were lovely.
But they were lovely. Wow. Oh, memories.
And they're currently uncovering the secrets of something called the Temple of Elemental Evil.
And there was
The Temple of Elemental Evil.
there was a lady with a knife that my character quite liked her boots.
Yes,
She had nice boots.
she did. I think if like the bandits ended up killing you guys, she'd kill you last.
If you ever want Mara to have a soft spot for any NPC, just write them with nice boots.
Mm-hmm. Mara got a thing for boots. Literally.
I fixed the table.
Excellent.
This is what I do. I drink tea and I fix things.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything I'm good at, it's fixing.
I enjoy fixing.
There we go. Drawers back. Sorted. Now I can enjoy my cup of tea.
Aye, aye.
Cheers.
And cheers to you, my dears.
There's no mug emoji. There needs to be an emoji for mugs. Can I do it in the app?
Oh, maybe.
I was watching the stream downstairs, and I forgot that my phone hasn't been connected to the Wi-Fi extender, and I got a lovely text message from Tesco Mobile saying you have only 200 megabytes of your monthly usage left. Other networks are available.
Yup.
Right. would you use the phones one? Mug. No, cup. See if it lets me do that. Cheers. Did it let me? Did it let me? Yes!
Nice.
Nice. Nice, that was nice. Let's check the old internet, social medias.
Okay.
Monkey doing fights.
It's coming at you.
It's coming to get ya. It's coming to get ya. Choose a password. Suggest me Google. Suggest me one. Suggest me a password.
None for you.
Huh?
No password for you.
No password. I want it to suggest me one of those really stupid ones with all the numbers and stuff.
All the numbers and letters and things.
Yeah. Username. KGT. Password. Oh, fine.
Ooh, I like that transition there. So I'm a little bit behind you, where you've got him sort of running. And you were doing the forward and backward for the running animation. It looks really good. Oh yeah.
Explain.
Needs a bit of up and down.
Right, T, over back.
I did like it when you had the sword kind of having that little after at the top. You made it kind of go like a small bounce.
email subscriptions. No.
I feel like I need to. I need to find and find the legendary customer email post
Legendary.
Oh, is that the
customer
chutney
emails.
one?
about the mango chutney.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. It's so funny.
I've returned with Wensleydale and cranberry cheese.
Kawambly.
Oh.
It's so good. I could just have it in little pieces and just munch on.
Is that the one where the cranberry is in the cheese?
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%.
That stuff is so good.
It is so underrated for some people.
Mm-hmm.
That's a wine.
We had a delicious katsu curry this evening.
It was delicious.
I can imagine.
It's my first time trying katsu.
My only experience with katsu was these wraps that I tried in Tesco. It was like katsu noodle wrap. It didn't really appeal to me very much, so that might not be my greatest introduction to katsu.
Ooh, yeah. Next time we're at Yo Sushi, other sushi bars are available. I usually get a katsu curry, so you're more than welcome to either like try some of mine, or I would recommend you get a katsu curry.
I wouldn't mind just going to Yo Sushi one time a minute.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, happen.
We can get it on Just Eat.
I know.
Other
Don't.
delivery services are available.
Oh, the money on that one.
Oh no, I know. We should just like order in one night and then just have like a big Japanese food night.
Oh, yeah. Last time I had Japanese food, well, the first time I had Japanese food was at a restaurant for my birthday.
Oh
And
yeah.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was this like beef strips with this amazing tasting sauce. I don't know how to describe it. It was so nice. It's rich in flavour.
So if it's beef strips, then it really depends on like what color was the sauce?
It was the darkish black, well, darkish kind of. Oh, I remember. And it was like drizzled on.
And was it with like rice with also a bunch of veg?
Maybe. I only remember the beef.
Okay. That might be a beef donburi, but it might also have been like a. I'm trying to think. Like maybe a yakitori. I don't know if they do that with beef.
And the second one sounds familiar, yakitori.
A yakitori.
That rings a bell, maybe, but it's such a long time ago.
Or like
I can't.
Teriyaki tends to be like a really big popular one as well. Yakitori. What is yakitori? Yakitori is skewered pork or chicken. So no, it wouldn't have been that. Or maybe it was that, like, but a fusion one. Its preparation involves skewering the meat with a gushi, a type of skewer typically made of steel, bamboo, or similar materials. Afterwards, they're grilled over a charcoal fire. During or after cooking, the meat is typically seasoned with a tare sauce or salt. Wait a minute, I think I know this one. This one you've got to be really careful with that because the raw ingredient is quite alkaline and irritates your skin if you touch it. So you have to like prepare it with gloves on, but it's delicious when it's cooked.
Okay. Intrigued.
A teriyaki is. Let's get teriyaki.
Who is this teriyaki anyway?
Wah wah.
Does he love yoga?
He probably does. Teriyaki is a cooking technique used in Japanese cuisine in which foods are boiled or grilled with a glaze of soy sauce, mirin, and sugar. So mirin is like a Japanese rice wine, and it is very, very good. I literally have all those ingredients in my cupboard, so I could just do a teriyaki night one night. And I think I might. Right. There's such a rhyme going on, I had to, like, continue.
Oh, it's making me hungry now.
Oh, I know, right?
We made lasagna long ago in slow cooker. That was really good. Simple but efficient. It's all just in the slow cooker, and just the slow cooker just holds the shape.
So do you have to do the ragu and the mince before that, or did you just put it into the slow cooker raw and then it cooks as it does?
Unfortunately, it's the prior to that, but
No, I figured as such. I was like, wait, is there a way? Like, am I missing a beat?
if only it was that simple. But there's still plenty of meals you can make for that. Straight in the
Oh
hot.
god, slow cookers are amazing. They make such tasty food.
Yeah.
Because it's slow and low, so you get like perfect combination of flavors because everything's been soaking in it for hours.
Slow cooking away. Slow cooking away.
What I used to do was slow cook stews, which is definitely like my winter hearty meal. And I'm for sure 100% going to be doing it here. But you just literally put in like chopped up bits of meat, bunch of like really nice root vegetables, so like onions, parsnip, swede and carrots and stuff like that in big chunky bits. You put a bunch of water in there and then a bunch of like gravy stock and then just leave it and come back later and it is glorious.
Oh my god. I tell you what I really want to do in a slow cooker. There's some sweet and sour recipes you can do, and I think I did one a long time ago, and that was amazingly good.
Ooh.
A
I
slow
know
cooker.
that like one of the big secret not secret ingredients of sweet and sour that kind of blew my mind is actually pineapple juice.
Yes, pineapple juice is very, very common in that.
Yeah.
And
Because
what
like,
even better?
I could never place it. I was like, what is this flavour that I'm tasting? I don't understand. Like, it's a sweet, kind of citrusy, kind of like almost sickly kind of sweetness if you have too much of it. And I was like, what is this? Is this like some weird thing that I've never heard of? It's like, no, it's pineapple. Oh.
It's just something you don't normally have in cooking, and it just really brings out such a strong flavour. It's amazing.
Oh, for sure. It's super tasty.
Have you had sweet and sour with spice though, like a sweet and sour and spicy sauce?
With sweet and sour spice, what I would probably do is put like a chili or something in there, or like a sweet chili, because I'm not much for spice. So if ever I do spice, it's like baby spice.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm
it's
not
actually
sporty spice.
so that's completely fair. But yeah, there's
Yeah.
lots of slow cookers, sweet and sour recipes that I've seen, and they're really easy. You just get light vinegar, honey, ketchup, pineapple and pineapple juice, cornstarch. It's incredibly easy to make.
You know what I've heard that kind of blew my mind? You can do cakes in a slow cooker, like a sticky toffee cake.
I suppose you could.
Yeah.
Thinking of,
Yeah. I want to try it one day and just have a pot of cake and toffee.
how can anyone not want that? An entire sticky toffee. Oh. Now I'm really hungry. I'm going to drink my green tea.
Yeah, you better eat your like crackers and stuff and your cheese, your nice cheese.
I'm just
I
like,
want some cheese.
did we go? Oh, it's so good.
Honestly, I could talk cooking for hours. I love it. It's like edible chemistry. And every time it's fun for me because it involves the act of eating afterwards.
Oh, I wish I could get someone to cook in.
Hey, dude, if ever you want, you can come over and I'll like throw you some recipes and show you some techniques and stuff.
Oh, show me your wondrous ways of new cooking.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's gonna happen.
For me, as long as it's in a slow cooker, that I can just throw in and then come back to later. That's just the dream thing for me. You're not having to like pay close attention. Because last thing I wanted to burn things. And that happens sometimes. But in a slow cooker, you kind of like really can't do that.
It would. I'd be impressed if someone did. Is the. I think I'd be more impressed. I'd be like, how? How did you do this? Did you leave it in for like overnight?
Yeah,
For
well, I
2
said
days?
slow cook, so I thought I'd really let it cook slowly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like all
12.
the way through. I wanted that to be it's charred. It's caramelized.
Gooiness, which is just melted.
That was always me and my dad's joke. Is if ever we kind of if something got a little bit over touched by the flame, like no, it's caramelized. It's gonna have a rich flavor, that piece.
Don't have it any other way. If anyone asks, it's just caramelized.
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't burn anyone's tongues.
Hopefully not.
Hey Claire, I'll quickly show you a picture of this light bulb. Claire A, sorry, but obviously Claire B is welcome to have a look. I'm doing what I think you wanted, but I'm not sure how it looks. Please give me 1 second. I'll send a screenshot. Can I send screenshot? No, I'm sending this for what I'm talking about.
Also, Claire, that bounce is very satisfying.
It's a proper monkey bounce.
It is.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Monkey.
Monkey. Yeah, Claire, when you have a moment, have a look in the chat, because I did what I think you meant, but I'm not sure how it looks.
1 sec. Where am I looking?
In the
Discord.
I can't find a monkey emoji.
Where am I? Oh. I'd say maybe like stretch it out so it reaches further of the screen.
Only problem is that it will be a bit too hidden behind the screen. That's my only thought. Because you can remember, like, your phone is small, you only see so much of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, basically, I would have seen the light beams basically covering up the entire background.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, I can enjoy that. I mean, I can let Jenny think of any of the things that she once it changes anyway. I do want to see it soon.
Oh,
Bless you.
it's not Rona.
Just a regular cough.
Yeah, just I had a bit of a drink left.
That's what I remember at the beginning of when it was kicking off, and then Primark Phil randomly coughed, and it was an innocent cough, but it was always like, oh, have you got the Rona?
Oh, I know. I was walking through North. I was walking down North Hill right at the start, where like the streets were pretty much empty, apart from like a few people on the pavement. There was a guy at a bus stop, and he just coughed so loud and hard, like, and everyone just turned, looked at him like with horror.
Yeah. It's a real life
Aw.
zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
And I spent part
Oh,
of my
goodness.
zombie apocalypse playing Sims 4.
Minecraft, a
Yeah.
World of Warcraft classic.
Yeah.
Now you should do the coronavirus mod pack for The Sims 4, and it's just brings new systems in where you gotta keep the Sims safe during the worst times.
What? Is
I'm
that,
just picturing.
is that
No, it's
actually a thing?
It's not, but
Oh my
I'm-
god, could you imagine?
I'm gonna search it up now. Just out of curiosity. Sims coronavirus
I
mod.
bet you someone's done it.
Well, one article is people are recreating aspects of the coronavirus pandemic in The Sims 4. Well, that's one way to kill time.
Yeah. Do a real-time simulation of actual events going on.
We put The Sims in coronavirus lockdown. It didn't end well. It's just a Wired article.
I imagine that they would just get really annoyed because they're like, no, I need to go and socialise and do work.
Just did they like just lock all the doors so they
I
couldn't get out?
guess. I used to do the trick of getting them in the swimming pool and then taking away the stairs. But I was a big softie, so I was like, okay, fine, you can have your stairs back.
I can't do it.
I
I can't do
couldn't
it.
commit.
Sims will never know what's actually happening to them.
I
either.
know. I know. They're lucky they had a kind and benevolent god.
Oh, morbid. Love it. I think I'm going to thicken this in. Modify, expand by 10 pixels. Maybe that's too big. Let's find out. Tell you what, I've missed Unity. It's been a long time since I've last had it. I think just a bit of sugar helps.
Mm.
That was
Ursa managed to do the absolute smart guy move the other day. Well, I've been getting stretches that I've had to do for like my arm and stuff, because it was really, really hurting for the past couple of months.
Okay.
So I chatted to the doctors and they were like, yeah, here's a bunch of like physiotherapy stretches, you do that. And of course I did the genius move of being like, I feel way better after doing all of that, I'm fine again. And then neglected to do them for like a week. And then immediately was just like, I hurt again. Why? Oh yeah, I've not done the stretches.
Ah, did they not tell you that it might be lasting longer than you were expecting?
Yeah. It's the I feel better, so I've stopped taking medicine, but why am I still sick?
Well, at least you didn't do that with antibiotics. Like some
Oh, yeah.
people.
Never fun.
No, thank you.
No.
So wait for money.
Same.
Psychiatrist.
Payday tomorrow, though.
Huh? Oh, payday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Payday in like well, should be before midnight for me.
Yeah, you're on the same one as me, aren't you? You're on it every Friday.
Every Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think some banks get the payment differently. I'm not sure.
Don't know. All I know is tomorrow I'm doing some grocery shopping because I'm paid.
Yeah, we've already done ours.
Yeah.
It's good. Should be good for a while with food.
Doing those big classic adult moves.
I gotta put some money towards the credit I use for my new graphics card, so that's most of my wages.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it had to be done. I really wanted that new card.
Well, yeah, and like, how has it been?
Well, when I actually use it properly, it will be able to play games in 4K at 60 frames, so that's
Wow.
yeah, it's a beast. It's a very powerful card. I cannot wait to play PC games at the fullest of resolution and frames.
Honestly, that sounds mental.
Mm.
Good mental.
Oh yeah. Getting warm again.
I am too excited for September.
Me too. What day is what day is it? It's happening. It's the 17th is the concert, or is it
I
19th?
believe so. Let me just have a looky.
Yeah, no, okay, I got it here. The 19th is the concert. I did actually have a quick look at the train times, just out of curiosity. At the moment, it'd be 250 for 3 returns.
That's not bad.
It's not bad for a train to London.
Yeah.
That's just under 80 quid each.
Is that, and that's return?
That's a turn.
That's £40 singles.
Yeah.
Phew. I think that's probably the best price we're going to be looking at, honestly. And I don't see myself being able to get a car before then, so we probably will have to do the do. Oh, that's really funny. I went on to go check the dates and I got an email about it.
Yes, that's why I also got a reminder as well.
Yeah.
I need to double check what times like in like this month, just out of curiosity, because it may be that it does get cheaper or it gets more expensive. But I will double check because that would be worth considering. Because maybe that's in the same month the trains are cheaper. Maybe. Let's have a quick look. Get tickets. No, they're actually exactly the same.
Alright then. What I'll do then is probably at the end of this month, when I've recovered a little bit, go ahead and book those just so that they're done.
Yeah, I think that'd be sensible time to do it.
Yeah. Because if they remain at that price, that's a steal.
just under 250 for 3 returns.
Yeah, really
definitely
good.
Yeah.
I've seen the train ticket prices be ludicrously expensive.
They get away with it when it's London. Like, even for me, this is
Yeah.
like this is what I would normally spend on a journey, but I'm not up for a coach journey again. It's just
No, yeah, it's like 8 hours versus like 4 to
it was
5.
6 hours from Plymouth to London and then back, but that's still 6 hours on a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, not again. A nice comfy train, and we might be to get like table seating, hopefully.
Considering that it would be 3 of us, I'd imagine. Or in fact, we could probably book table seats.
I was thinking we could book table seats.
Yeah.
Normally.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm super excited.
You should be. I'm aware you've not even heard of most of the soundtrack.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I mean, by proxy I have, but like, also I haven't.
But you've only named like a few that you could think of that you remember.
Yes, but technically I've listened to the whole soundtrack. Just the old one of it.
Okay. Fair enough, Claire.
Hence by proxy. If I've listened to the original soundtrack, I have technically listened to the new one.
That is not a valid loophole. Remind what remake ones do you know? I know you said the battle theme. You've heard.
So the battle theme, I've heard a really sweet sort of radio version of the prelude.
Yes.
I've heard. There's the one when you battle Madhouse.
Hell House.
That's
yes.
it. Yeah.
Oh, something that'll be a surprise for you, but at least you get to experience that soon.
I battled the first, it's like the first couple of bars where someone points out like it's a couple of the themes all rolled into one.
Yeah. It starts off with the battle theme, and then the still more fighting theme.
Nice.
Which I'm not. All I'm gonna say is just be prepared for when you do hear the still fighting theme. Like, it's ridiculous.
Okay. And then a little bit of Honeybee in, and that's about it. Because I'm trying to save as much of the game as possible for like unspoiled.
Good, because you are not prepared for what you're about to experience.
But Imogen tells me I am.
Well, there is a reason why it got soundtrack of 2020. It's well deserved.
I hope Naboo comes to this one.
Oh, I know the director is Arnie Roth going to be there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Moldor will be there.
It would be very nice if he is.
He would be. I know. I saw him when I first went there in 2012.
Yeah.
He came on stage and then he acted all shy. It's quite sweet.
Yeah.
Stunning video scenes from the new game. I mean, I've probably already seen them, but that's cool. Really want me to open my door.
We need to figure out a good couple of days when I can come over. When have you next got off?
I don't know if my schedule goes into that far in advance, but I'll have a quick look. I know it'll give me about just round about a week just to finish it again my end.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it will be all yours afterwards.
Cool.
Max Connect. Show me my title. Thank you.
This be the life.
Okay. I've only got until the 15th showing,
Okay.
so have to wait until the 17th. So we'll see soon.
Okay.
I'll keep you updated, don't you worry.
Well, for that week, I've got the 16th and the 17th off.
16th and 17th. That should be fine,
Okay, in theory.
in theory. I want to just quickly glance over the remake and then play the episode of Yuffie as soon as I can.
Yeah. I'm just about to hit, well, I was trying to get past the Eris part the other day, and my PlayStation 2 was just like, no, so I'm just gonna try and get it past that point so that I can continue just playing through, so that I can get through past Midgar, and then I'm all up to date, and then I'll come into the game knowing all of the little references.
Wow. When have I last played the original? I know I've platinumed it in PS4. I'm really disappointed with the trophies in the PS4 version. I think they could have done a lot more for it.
I was happy to see that they at least gave a trophy for the Barrett bromance.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I was hoping for a trophy for getting every enemy skill, because that would be a worthwhile challenge.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, missed opportunity there, because
Yeah.
there are a lot when you think about how many and how obscure some of them are to get.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like the chocobuckle, you gotta get a chocobo, a specific level chocobo, to be gently attacked so that it will then cast a enemy skill on you. No one's gonna figure that out normally. Huh.
You say no one, but we are Final Fantasy nerds.
Just a little bit.
Not long until we can play 14.
Yes.
I did buy that.
Nice. Any ideas who you're gonna what race you're gonna play, or what class?
No, not yet. I know I want to be a black mage at the very least, because
Okay.
I love black magic.
Yeah.
Claire, Ed is asking if you're just animating the monkey today.
I don't know, maybe. We are approaching 9 o'clock. We could do an hour of just random stuff.
It's whatever you want to do.
It's whatever you want to do.
If you are in the zone for animating the monkey, continue to animate the monkey.
Stay in the zone. Don't go out of the zone. Stay in it.
I swear to goodness, if you leave the zone, the whole raid is going to go wipe. We're going to have to do this all over again.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going white mage
Mm.
first.
And then maybe summoner?
Yeah, then maybe summoner / scholar.
Nice.
But we'll see. We'll see how I get on with white mage first.
Well, that's the thing, I think I want to be a red mage. I may hate it. I may just be like, I'm just going to be paladin, whatever. Give me a tank class.
Aren't red mage entirely based on finding skills from enemies?
No, so they've got blue mage in the game now.
Okay.
Which it's sort of more tiered towards solo play, because you go out and you literally do the blue mage thing of getting wild creatures attacks. And there's a very funny, very rare mount that you can get later on in the game that I found out that is so specific because you have to have an all-blue mage party and you all have to do a really specific task in a really specific dungeon. And if you all do that correctly, you get the Marlboro, which is that big horrible plant vine monster. But you get him as a mount.
Okay. Let's have a look at the character customization.
Yeah. I have chosen a beautiful cowboy.
I still haven't designed my character yet. I'm itching to. I was just reading. So you take a white mage. So I need to do all the Conjurer class quests. Arcanist class quests up to level 15.
Nice. I think ultimately on my main, I am gonna try and do all the classes eventually, just because that's like a like doable achievement, right? And it's just so useful to have like one character who you can be like, what do you want today? Do you want a tank? I can be a tank. Do you want a healer? Be a healer. Fine.
Right, so I should look at a conjuring level guide. Right.
But I'm pretty sure that for Red Mage, it's like it's a pretty high level one, so like you have to be something before then. But yeah, I just really liked the idea of the utility middle road class, where it's like, well, it's very much like a druid from WoW, right? Like I can choose to be more melee or more like magic, depending on whatever I choose, like whatever form I choose, I suppose.
Just found some guides. So it'll be interesting to give that a read while I can't play the game.
Yeah. Did you want to make your character tonight?
Me?
Kaylee?
What, using the
pooter.
using the benchmark?
Just logging onto your account and then
I haven't got a subscription at the moment. I could subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's up to you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, look at this face. Oh, I love this.
I'll start the subscription. Let's have a look. Final Fantasy account. Login. Enter Square Enix account details.
Apparently it's quite worth getting the app as well.
I've got the app,
Yeah.
but obviously I can't use it until I've got a
Until you
sub.
got the yeah.
Next. I'll run this down.
So are there any of the races that really sort of tickle your fancy, Selena?
Selena?
Oh, sorry.
Are there any
Yes,
of the
Debbie.
Are there any of the races that really kind of tickle your fancy?
I have to remind myself of the races that are available.
So it's like a cat person race and like a bunny girl race.
Those
There's-
two are very famous, yes.
Yeah. There's like a standard human. There is elves, which are like really tall. There's like big blue people, who are like chunky blue people. Giant lion men.
Yeah.
And dragon people.
Dragon people.
Dragon people. Oh, and the sort of gnomey halfling ones.
There's
I was
all
like,
of
I
that.
swear I'm forgetting someone. It's like, oh yeah, no, there are gnomes.
Oh,
It's because it's all very based on like Tetsuya Nomura's Tetsuya Nomura?
that's
I
the
feel like
character.
I'm get- the character designer.
Yeah, that's the main character artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Design.
I'm just making myself double guess myself now. I'm like, wait, is it? Yeah. Because it's all based on like his artwork, and I think he did art like a lot of the artwork for 14. My main Catboy character looks kind of like a cross between like Squall and Cloud, but also Sora from Kingdom Hearts, but also maybe a little Zidane, like and a bit of Titus. Like it really makes me laugh because I'm like, I can see all of these, like all of the aspects of these characters in this one model.
All blends in nicely.
Yeah, he's got kind of like Titus-y hair, and because I made it brown, like chocolate brown hair, it's given me Sora vibes, like older Sora. But he's also got a bit of a sternish looking face, so he looks a bit like Squall or Cloud.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look at these in detail.
That one is Gaius Branford. Because I'm a giant nerd.
Kind of drawn to the Elizon.
Oh, yeah, like the big elf people. Yeah.
What else I'm drawn to? Definitely.
I'm going cat girl.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
There's the Wildwood clan, and then there's the Duskull White clan, which is probably the one I'll go for.
The sort of like moon elf.
They seem to be more tied to magic.
Yeah.
That sounds like it'd be the direction I'll go for.
Very cool.
And might have a look tomorrow at the character designing. See if I can sneak it in while it's quiet.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I couldn't choose. I was just sat there like, I want more. Like, I'm gonna have to make multiple characters because I really like all of these.
Oh. Oh boy.
Okay. I'm registered.
I'm just hyped that you can get, like, the clothing from the characters from the previous series. Like, I really want Noctis's clothes, I really want Setz's clothes, I really want Zidane's clothes, I really want Cloud's and Squall's clothes. And you can get Furion from 2. I'm just sat there like, oh, I need to collect all the reference armor. I must be all of the characters.
Right.
I'm sure to begin with how I want my character to look. How you going on, Claire, with the monkey?
Going quite well, I think.
Okay.
We've got a run and an attack animation. As if I just pull that over there. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna watch.
Chat, what do you think?
Chap will be a little slow to respond, but anybody who's got anything, any ideas, put it in the chat.
Looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like the expression change here.
So I'm gonna hit you.
What?
Bit of animation.
Didn't. Ah!
Can't wait to see him like dot along in the scene towards the player.
Hmm.
That'd be good. I think there's anything else in the monkey needs to be done. Done death animation, done the attack animation, front and oh my god, he's going ham.
I'm trying to think, like, it's with his other arm, the one that goes from being up here to being long.
Hmm.
Wait, rewind it back. In fact, this is going to be easier if I see it live on your screen rather than doing it via chat. Something is bothering me about it, and I'll have a look.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live! Okay. Roll me the animation just on a loop, if you can.
Just that part.
Yep.
Hang on.
I think it's that this arm would start to buckle out.
I suppose because there is like a method with animation called breaking the joint,
Right, yeah,
where
yeah.
it doesn't look right when you freeze frame it, but it works when it's in motion.
Okay.
But I think I've got an idea with that one anyway.
I think it's this one. Back two. It would be a lot straighter at that point. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, because it's got the snap, right? Like, did you see it?
Yeah. Oh. That's not supposed to be doing that.
Well, we definitely don't need him to do that. Yeah, we've confused it. Yep. Okay.
That's the only thing that's getting it back to. So I just let that one.
It's like that one frame.
I just need a little bit of a slowdown.
Angry monkey.
That's
But are you seeing what I'm seeing now with that arm?
Hmm.
It looks a lot less broken. And a lot more like you've done like a... Wah! Yeah! What?
Ook.
Chop! It also kind of gives like that swing, like that, like he's really going for it kind of thing.
Save.
Hey.
Be nice if we just stick with the scene marker.
Yeah.
I've just accidentally done a very weird effect on the light bulb I was working on.
How have
I've
you
turned
done
the
this?
light bulb invisible, and it's now showing the face behind it, and it looks like just some man trapped inside a light bulb. Hold on. I'm not sure you can see it, but just
Oh my god, yeah. The face inside the light.
Whose face is that?
it's one of the sample faces that moves around in the program. It's really jarring because it like tracks his head really well. So when he turns his head around, it actually looks like he's trapped inside a light bulb.
What is this, Blender?
It's Spark AR. It's
Spark AR.
yeah, Facebook developed AR Studio.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I forgot my tea.
Oh no.
You've got cold tea now, Claire.
Down
It's gone
it,
cold.
down it, down it,
Nah.
down it.
I can drink cold tea.
Do you want me to put it in the microwave?
Don't know. Go on then, best not waste it. I think I'm going to call it a day on that one, so we've got about 40 minutes left.
Yeah. You're darn good.
Close that, because I think I have actually managed to set up the stream to work with. Let's have a look. Close those. Hey.
Nice.
Photo of the shop.
This is Clip Studio.
Studio of the
It is
clip.
Clip Studio. I can't believe I got my mixed up.
Tut tut, Selena. Tut tut.
I don't know my programs. Can't believe it.
What should I draw?
I got you to draw Lily last time, so this time you should draw Lily. Always Lily.
When in doubt, draw the lily.
Yeah.
She just chilling outside. Like a villain.
I'd imagine she's shedding like crazy right now.
If she has, she's been doing outside at least.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah. That's fine with me too. Leave it outside.
Should be nice and warm. about an angry lily.
Yeah.
A rageful lily.
What about
Oh, blimey, that's quite hot.
is it hot now, is it?
Yeah, you have to let it cool down a little bit. Remind me it's there, because I'll just forget again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twice nuked tea is not nice.
What about a doggy?
A dog?
A doggy.
Yeah.
A doggy.
Any particular breed?
I've got
Just the dog.
you could draw this doggy.
Okay. He's got a little chew toy which appears to be
McDonald's.
yeah, it's a McDonald's.
This is a good dog.
It's a good doggy.
Doggy.
I can hear him barking from here.
I always struggle with drawing dogs. Watching you do this is fascinating because I'm like, oh.
I will say I don't know if I've seen Claire draw a doggy.
I don't usually draw dogs.
So I thought
I'm just
it'd be a
kinda winging it.
challenge for you.
This is a very Disney dog and it's amazing. You know what I think it is?
Hmm.
I think I always do the eyes too small.
Maybe. Always have trouble with the snouts.
Well, that's the thing, because so do I. But, like, I tend to try and do them like you just did with the you do the orb and then you kind of do lots of square shapes.
Oh.
This is adorable.
Oh,
Such a cutie.
mm.
Not sure about that leg.
When in doubt, make more fluff.
Here's a fluffy boy.
It looks like he's just like, do you want some? And Lily's just like, no.
Saw a dog walking down the street, and as soon as we saw it, she backed off onto the windowsill. She, no doubt, of the presence of a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for another cat to come by so we can see how she reacts to it, because so far she's actually like,
Behaving.
it's weird. I don't know if Lily's okay. Like,
Aww.
this is not
Those are
normal
the
Lily.
body snatchers. It's not really Lily. It's an imposter.
Well, she's been very nice at least. That's the wrong image. I need to see.
Is that Among Us?
Imposter Lily.
It's really sus.
It is really sus.
It is. Oh, Claire, I sent you also another 2 pictures. That I think you might appreciate the glow a bit better on the bulb.
Sorry, was that me?
Oh yes, for Discord.
Let me have a look. Oh, where's Discord gone? I think I closed it. Oh wait, no, there it is. Wait, where am I looking? Because there's one that doesn't have a background on it.
Oh yeah, that's the first one when it's not showing any light. The one after it or before it even is the one with light on.
Maybe get rid of the black lines.
The black line's gone. Yeah, sure. Anything else?
Instead of like, 'cause some of the stripes are green, I say try and make it like yellow and like a more orangey yellow. Hang on, let me.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's just very, very
Literally on
light.
screen.
Oh, it's because I'm still selected. So something a bit like that.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, that's in the process now. Okay.
So what else do people want?
D&D characters.
Huh?
D&D characters.
Which D&D character? For anyone who doesn't know, have a look on the attached YouTube channel, or in the actual on my main channel guide back to as well.
Yeah.
We broadcast our D&D game on Sundays.
Well, you did the character set for our Sunday game. What about our Friday game?
Okay, I have to remember now.
We have it in the chat. In the lovely characters bit.
Let me just pull that up so I could, because I'm going to need to remind myself, because like I know all the characters, but the numbers also I forget what their class is or what their race is. I'm terrible for it. Let's see. I can move Discord over onto that window. I think this is the right one. Yes.
Yep, it's I'm going to change the name back over to just lovely characters.
Right.
Have you finished
Where's your
with it?
phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, who do you want me to start
Look
off with?
over and see Buzz. Those burning bright eyes. Start with Mara.
Mara.
Yeah.
Can't remember what.
So Mara is my cleric, who is a half elf,
There you go.
and she's 82. You know.
She's 82.
Yep.
What's that in like their years though?
Well, 'cause
She's
a
she's
half
an elf, isn't she?
She sort of ages a little bit quicker than her elven kin, although not as quick as a human on a human side.
Yeah.
So that's why she's got grey hair or greyish white hair.
But still, it's pretty young.
Yeah. So her best friend is a chap named Lander, who is, I believe, a human from Luskan.
Yes.
Yes,
Straight out of Luskin.
straight out of Luskan. That's the name of his album. He has many songs, namely like She Likes Cake and Tea, Cleric of the North, and Eat the Fish.
Eat the Fish, a personal favourite of mine.
Yeah. So most of his songs, because his songs were, well, you see, the thing is, he was, when Mara met him, he was struggling in the water because he had been kicked off of a ship by the captain who didn't like his songs. So we don't know much about his songs before then,
Mm-hmm.
but since then, he's been writing them all about Mara. So, so that's the thing.
So I don't seem to drown when I sing these ones. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't been kicked off a boat yet. So,
And they're not from the setting which we're in, which is Greyhawk. They're from the Sword Coast, aren't they?
yeah, they are, and Mara ended up down in Greyhawk from reasons she does not know.
Mysterious
Yeah,
reasons.
she still has no idea how she got there.
She's not figured it out. There's been no clues so far.
No,
She's found a nice party of people, though.
she has. She's found a nice group of people which have distracted her, really, because she was getting a little bit distracted after like a little while and was making some rough mistakes in what's the town? Nolb.
In Nolb, yeah.
Yeah, she tried to catch a big barman out on something and yeah, it didn't go her way.
No.
She got hit in the side with an axe.
Yeah, people in Nolb are not nice.
No.
Some of them are. A lot of them aren't. It's not like Homlet.
No, Homlet's lovely.
Homlet is lovely.
She likes it there
Lovely.
because
It's lovely.
there's a chap named Flem who makes some really nice cake and tea.
All the time.
Yeah, so
And every second that someone's not drinking tea or eating cake, he'll offer them.
yeah, exactly. And Mara loves it because once she finishes, she gets offered more, and then she's like, "Oh my god, this is great!" And she doesn't seem to put on any weight.
Yeah.
Like,
Perks of being a half elf, I suppose.
yeah, absolutely, high metabolism. So yeah, she has a thing for people's boots. Like,
Yeah.
you sort of if there's someone with a really nice pair of boots, she'll love it, and she also finds that to win them over, if she compliments them on their really nice boots, they're usually a lot more friendly.
Yeah.
Because like the first barman, he wasn't very nice, he didn't have nice boots.
No.
But we went into another tavern and Mara saw that the barmaid there had a lovely pair of boots.
They were pretty good.
So she complimented those boots, and
She'd
the
saved
barmaid
up
was
for
very happy to help us.
Yeah.
Um,
And there was the bandits.
yeah, so there was a group of bandits,
One of them had nice boots.
Yeah, one of those had nice boots, and she complimented her on the boots, and she did start to waver a little bit, but
Yeah.
she ran off, which is a shame because I think Mara liked her. So
Maybe you'll see her again if you guys go back to Nulb.
yeah, that would be nice. So
Maybe.
yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
We'll find out what her name is, because in the meantime, Mara's headcanon is that her name is Boots.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
I'm gonna give her a name so close to Boots that it's gonna be like almost.
Just
Almost
shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes. Heels.
Yeah.
Like, ah, it's close.
My grandmother was Boots.
She's a bit chaotic. She
A
likes
little bit.
yeah, she
In fairness, the group is chaotic.
yeah, pretty much. Like she'll make quick decisions that
Mhm.
tend to either get her in trouble or someone else. She can be a bit rash as well. Like one of the big mistakes she made, because she's used to a little bit higher class, even though she does look out for everyone. Although sometimes she can get a little bit confused because
Mhm.
she's used to a higher level of service.
Yes.
So when we went into a really, really rough pub and she went, "Garçon," they didn't take too kindly to that.
No.
So,
No, quite a lot of them remember you.
yeah,
They know what you're like. Some of them who you've never met, the word's passed around.
yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. She has a tendency to overdrink as well. Like, she can't handle her alcohol. She loves a bit of ruby wine, ruby port, but she just cannot handle it.
No, goes straight to her head.
Absolutely.
Which you gotta hope that she doesn't cast a spell while she's drunk.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my word.
Ugh. It could go
Nightmare.
sideways. Huh?
Nightmare.
Oh, I know.
Putting Shield of Faith on a squirrel? What's it gonna do with the extra 2 AC? Probably take on a cat and win.
That's the thing, isn't it?
You can't mess up the hierarchy like that.
Yeah, because like
Squirrel's gonna start getting ideas. And Shield of Faith doesn't last forever.
and we all know the squirrels are in control of everything. So
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not a horrible demon lady who is rumoured to be controlling the dungeon that you guys are in. It's squirrels.
absolutely. That's it. Like that's what she believes anyway.
Yeah. There's no such thing as this demon lady. Everyone's got the wrong idea.
Yeah. She's been reading all these holy symbols all over the place, and
Yeah.
there's just one that stands out every single time, and it's the
Symbol for
picture of an
squirrel.
acorn.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
they're just using elements to disguise the fact.
Also, this picture of Mara is goddamn great.
It's looking fantastic.
I am really enjoying this, Claire. You're doing such a good job.
Damn.
I was thinking I probably need to redo her a little bit because she dumped her armour in favour of Elven Chain,
Yeah, she did.
but I can't find any that I like the look
I'm
of.
trying to draw her like looking down on someone.
Oh, she's not a snob. She's just
Only
used to
in
things.
bars.
Yeah, only in bars. She's just used to a certain
So
level.
I imagine her being just like,
Come hither.
"Garçon."
No, she doesn't look down on anyone. Only if they're mean to people. Only if they seem like they want to fight.
I mean, the Temple of Earth guys, they've not been too nice to you guys at
No,
that.
like I've tried to be really nice to them. But like they just weren't having it. Like I don't understand.
No. Led you all into a trap. Hideous trap. Tried to sacrifice you to the gods that they believe in.
So I have been working on another character.
Ooh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I was explaining it the other day, and I wrote something from the eyes of Mara if Mara was the character that I'm trying to come up with.
Okay.
Like, so I wrote it in a noir style.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I wrote, it was a rainy day in May when we reached the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Right, who's next?
That's when we walked in. That's when
Silver.
she walked in. Red
Sorry?
hair,
Silver.
blue eyes, and
Silver.
legs that went on for days. This dame was holding a knife with slightly blunted end. I could see a glint in her eye that she was new at this.
Amazing.
I cannot wait to play that character.
Is this
Eyes in the dark.
yeah, Eyes in the Dark.
So I'm planning. One of my next characters will be a tabaxi detective.
I reckon that'll be next Ravenloft game.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the second one that I run. Like, when I get the Sunday group back, I will probably do continuation of Ravenloft. Because
Nice.
we're on Sam's game at the minute, which is a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
And it sounds like we're going to be doing that one for a little while, which I'm totally up for.
Mm.
I like playing as much as I like DMing.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think by the time that we get around to my turn again, because
I
I
should
don't
be ready
know if
by
anyone
then,
else
hopefully.
wants to pick up the mantle as well. Like, that is absolutely up for grabs.
I don't think I'm at that stage. I'm still very much a noob.
It's a kind of different bag when you're playing the DM.
Yeah.
Just because you've got to make sure that you've got enough knowledge of the rules that you can quickly reference them, and then like know where to reference them if you don't know where they are, which you guys have seen me do. I'm just like, oh gosh, where is that one? Like, what do you mean you want to do this? Right, okay, let's go.
See, the ideal of DMing does appeal to me. So I took lots of notes when you went through the other night.
It's a lot of improv.
Yeah.
Because again, like the players are not going to follow a to the beat story, because the players all have their own idea of how the story's going. Because of course, it's their story.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what you want to encourage. You want to push that, like, there is a world and a story happening around you guys, but also this is a game and everyone's here to have fun. I'm going to throw challenges at you. Sometimes you might succeed, sometimes you might fail, but I do want it to be focused on you all.
That's awesome.
Like, or at least on, like, what is happening around you that you guys can then interact with. And it's a case of, like, that's why I've been really enjoying running the story-driven ones, because they are, I've got a script in front of me, I've got a fully fleshed out, like, dungeon. Ravenloft was, like, fully done, essentially. So there were, like, things in rooms where I was like, okay, if they go to that room, that's where a werewolf is. But the werewolf has in his text, he's not going to let them know that it's a werewolf straight away.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. Right, I play that off as a prisoner then, or I play that off as like a servant of the Dark Lord or something like that. Like, there were a couple of characters in the Sunday game where I was like, no, I'm going to make this character really, really friendly, and then no, they're not. Like, they're absolutely out for their own stuff and they're trying to trick you.
Nice.
And it was watching you guys react and interact with that I was like, this is a lot of fun. Like, and I'm sure that when you were listening in, like, that you heard like some of the sort of like slides and some of the different ways where I was like implying without giving the game away, and then once they figure out a puzzle or figure out a character or figure out a thing, then it's like, yeah, you absolutely do it.
Nice.
Like, I do a lot of not fully commitment sentences when I DM. Like, is there something over there? There might be. What happens if I pick this up? Nothing so far. Like, those are the kind of things where you're like, you're making players engage and remember, just because they're doing a thing doesn't mean that there's not going to be consequences. But oftentimes there's not going to be consequences. But you have to prepare them for the time that there is. Because it's like, you are in a dangerous place. This is not as cookie cutter as it seems. Like, some things are fine and safe and absolutely exactly what, like, as mundane as you thought they were. But some things are going to turn around and bite your hand back.
Oh yeah, I bet.
A la mimics. The dread gazebo.
I think one day I'd like to DM a game, but I'm nowhere near ready. I'll give it a year or two before I...
Yeah. And honestly, like, any tips or any tricks and stuff like that I can help out with, I will more than gladly talk shop.
Awesome.
And there's like two main ways that you can do it. One of them is, well, two and a half. One of them is like you literally get a module guide like I'm using, and then you just kind of run it with the prompts of the module, which I've been finding very, very pleasant, because I'm like, I don't have to think about like, oh crap, what's behind that door. It's like, oh no, it's all written here, so I can literally just go and reference it.
Yeah.
And then if I do need to improv, I've got a base. Like, it may not exactly go how it is written on the page, but I have material that I can build from. So it's like, oh, there was a couple, especially in the Sunday game on the Castle Ravenloft one, where like I was doing it read as written, and then one of the players came up with a really ingenious other solution that absolutely would not have worked with whatever was on the page. And then it's like, okay, fine, but I like this, and I know well enough that I could be able to roleplay this on my own. So yes, I'm going to take that away from the page and carry on as me. But they don't know that. Like, they can't know that because they don't know what I'm reading on purpose. And yeah, it was just a case of like, there were times where it was really, really super easy on me, because it's like, no, this is going exactly how it is written, so like all I have to do is just react and just use the things that are in the book, and I don't have to think about this section. And then sometimes it's like, okay, you have defied all logic and all sense, and this magical new thing has happened. Here we go. Andrew is born.
Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to get back to the Friday game because we didn't do it last week.
Yeah.
Friday's tomorrow, isn't it?
It is tomorrow,
Oh.
so we're going back into the dungeon.
Nice.
Hopefully you'll find some clues about what's going on in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find treasures, or maybe find a key. All your health will be full at the end, hopefully. If you get too close to death, then maybe go to nope. Checking back with Hamlet if the town is getting old.
You sure we can't just go omelette?
Oh my god, like Hearthstone.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just cast this Hearthstone a minute.
Yeah, hang on. I don't know, I might give you a spell if you guys think of something that makes me go, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, cheers. Nice.
You talk to Brune really put the idea in his head. Wouldn't it be cool if we had a portable waystone? He's mad enough to probably think that idea is a good idea. Rufus might not. Rufus is a little skeptical of Brune's madness. He's a faithful and trustworthy partner, but he does think some of his methods are a little bit out there. And he knows that his friend's sense of humour is sometimes unhelpful. We are drowning here. It's an experience. You'll all learn from this.
Fun.
But yeah, you guys can go back. Like you literally can go anywhere. You could probably turn around and be like, I want to not go to Nulb or Homlet, I just want to go north. And then I would legit have to look up what is north on the map of Greyhawk. And just be like, right, where are you going? Oh god.
Yeah, I actually fancy, let's just walk back out of the temple.
Let's go to Verbobong.
Yeah.
I keep hearing about this place.
How about we get on a boat
Yeah.
and cross the
Go on a
sea?
cruise.
Get
Go
you
on a
through
cruise.
to Faerun. And just
Yeah.
back to the Sword Coast.
Mama fancies a holiday.
Yeah.
She's just she's like, oh, I can't be bothered with this right now. I just fancy a little cruise.
Yeah.
Set up some decks on the.
I think that's her trying to use her psychic powers.
Nice.
Nice.
Like when she convinced the bandits that the spirits of the Temple of Elemental Evil were possessing you all. That destroyed me. The combination of Silvara and Puss Puss doing the whole, like, we have been possessed children. Yeah, I was like, no way the bandits are going to, like, be able to figure this out.
Who's next?
I think it's got to be B.
B?
Yeah. Beautiful grumpy B. I love that old woman. I love her so much. So for the chat's benefit, B is our fighter rock gnome who has now gained a reputation all on her own, just through gameplay, of having horrendous rolls. So it's just like, and the thing is that the person who plays B, Georgia, played a different character in a different campaign, didn't have the same problem, but continues to this day to have this problem with B. So we all think that B is cursed, and that it's just canonical now. It's just something that, it's not the dice, it's just B. And she's really grumpy, and honestly at this point, I think I know why. Do a dexterity saving throw on pouring that cup of tea. I'm afraid it's gone everywhere.
Is she a gnome?
She is. She's a rock gnome.
Yeah.
And she wants to. She's doing one last gig before retiring and
Damn, I was
having
3
her
days
rock
from
farm.
retirement.
Yeah.
I loved it when we went to.
Or her mushroom farm. Sorry.
Yeah, the mushrooms.
Special mushroom farm is what she wants to make.
It was nice when we had that like wild dream session, and
Yeah.
we went into her dream and there were just mushrooms everywhere. And
Yes.
They were like hardcore mushrooms.
Yes. He may or may not want to grow hardcore mushrooms. They're just the ones that grow around her area, that's all.
Yeah.
I quite liked doing the boat battle on your one.
See, the boat battle, like when you said like
Wait, do gnomes have pointed ears?
Huh?
Do gnomes have pointed ears? I forget.
Just turned and looked at her face. I don't think they do. Let me have a look. What's she got on her character model? Yeah, she's got pointy ears on her character model. And pink fuzzy bunny slippers.
so yeah, when we when you said about
Oh yeah, the dream sequence.
yeah, I didn't realise because you put come up with an idea but don't tell you everything. It was a bit confusing for me, so I wrote an entire dream and then only told you 3 things.
Yeah.
And then you created the dream. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, I felt so bad about that afterwards.
I was like,
oh no.
I didn't realise. Like, I got so confused. I should have just sent you the whole thing.
Honestly though, like with what we did do, because they were supposed to be like very short snippets into each other's like backstories, you can still totally fully tell the rest of the dream within the
really?
roleplay.
Oh.
We just need a point where we're not in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I encourage roleplay so hard. So if you guys have got like really specific character stuff, then yes, do. I encourage so hard.
I don't know where it is now.
Yeah.
It'll be on the computer at home, probably somewhere. But
I for one would love to hear it and like in game hear it.
I'll figure it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought that we would be like around a campfire telling stories or
There is
something like that.
no reason why we can't do that on like one session.
Yeah, that's cool.
And again, like if you guys really, really want to do a session like that, just be like, okay, we're leaving. Like we're going to just like we need to rest.
Yeah, we need to heal up.
Because I'll tell you now, very unlikely you're going to just be able to stay in the dungeon.
Yeah.
You guys are going to run out of resource. And there might be things that pull you up out of the dungeon. I don't know. I do know.
You too. Claire, after the stream, could you save the little picture of the dog so I can send it to my mum?
Sure.
Cool.
Why is the pen not penning?
And would you mind putting these in the D&D chat after?
Sure.
I would be so up for that.
Awesome.
I want everyone to see.
Claire B, would you like to swap places for a little while?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Nice. You
Let
can
me
mod
just...
chat. Not that it's needed modding,
Yeah, right.
because you've all been really good people.
Yeah.
Been good little boys and girls. And non-binary pals.
Yeah. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
I like to say, ladies and gentlemen, and those betwixt.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. I love all of these. Oh my god, like it's so silly, but I love how you've done her arms and her hunch. Like she's just so fed up. Like right, we are going to need to swap headsets.
Okay.
Just for a little bit.
What did you say your slippers were?
Bunny slippers. Bright
Nice.
pink.
I forgot, what was Bee's weapon? Was Bee's weapon a sword?
No, she's got a big mace at the minute that may or may not sometimes go cudgel shaped for no reason. No reason at all.
Awesome.
Do you mind if I wear your headset?
Go for it. Cool, thank you. Do you mind if I wear yours?
Yeah.
You do.
I forgot, what does Cuthbert look like again?
He's got like a very particular look. He's got like a
Can you throw me a picture?
yeah. Let me just find one.
Which is left and right?
Good question. Yes. I can't remember.
You'll have to press F11 to get out of full screen there.
Okay.
Right. Square Enix ID.
Oh no, it's the 10 o'clock alarm.
It is the 10 o'clock alarm.
Oh.
I'll finish off B and what I have planned for B. We can do the rest next week.
Yeah. Because we are missing one vital character. It's Phlegm. No, of course it's you.
I don't know what my ID is because Oh, there it is.
Got a picture of Cuthbert.
Just getting him.
Tom.
I'm gonna DM it to you.
Okay.
From KKT.
Yeah. I don't think he looks like how you think he looks like. Because that's the original art, which I more think that he looks like. This is the updated art of him. Which is just him without hat. But I think his hat is amazing. He's got like a little bobble hat.
That's a little update. Square Enix.
Square Enix.
Start right. They.
Are you gonna do a little Cuthbert now?
Oh, that's loud. What server were we going to be on?
Chaos Moogle. EU.
Okay, Chaos.
European.
Oh yeah. Moogle.
Kupo.
Kupo.
Oh yeah, you get to choose it just before you make your characters. Don't worry about that.
Ah, fair. Right, there's my old one.
Hey! It's nice that it kept her.
Right, wow. Moogle.
Kupo.
Create a new character.
Oh my god, St. Cuthbert's face.
Keep us up the moon. Wait, hang on, I need to see the law.
Still don't believe in me, huh? For your benefit, Selena, B is still being haunted / followed by St. Cuthbert.
So, wow. Nice dedication for St. Cuthbert.
It is. I think he's just deeply amused.
Forever Muse, just quantum.
He just comes up every now and then in the back of her head. And just like comments on something or just chuckles about something. And sometimes she gets feelings that she can't ignore, but does.
Oh.
It's like, you get a very strong feeling of the presence of very good magical symbols here. You get the idea that St. Cuthbert's magic may be involved in this. She's like, I'm not listening to him.
So, well, that's a bit.
There's his cudgel.
I'm not too sure that he's ever been drawn this jovial. I think this may be a first, and I'm kind of happy to witness this. Usually he's quite stern looking.
It just since you always describe him just basically trolling bees. That's what I imagine him to be like.
That's why she's rolling so badly, clearly. She's so busy ignoring St. Cuthbert.
Yeah, well, I'm going to call it a day there because it is now 6 minutes past 10, which isn't too bad, but don't want to run too far over. So, everyone, thank you for joining the stream.
Thank you.
Hope everyone had fun or found it somewhat entertaining and informative,
It's been good.
where I did kind of talk about the art.
We all had a good time.
I'm sorry?
I said we all had a good time. It was really good.
Ah, good. Well, I'm going to end the stream there then. So, if anyone's around on Sunday, you can join us for D&D, or see you next week for more art.
See you next week
Bye.
or Sunday.
Next week.
Bye-bye.